scorer, Nathan Thomas netted in Carlisle United's 1-1 draw at Forest Green. Photo, Barbara Abbott. Nathan Thomas's first Carlisle United goal saw the Blues earn a point at Forest Green. Thomas struck early in the second half to cancel out Reece Brown's opener. Both sides also hit the woodwork on Saturday, but Carlisle could easily have added more goals from an impressive first-half showing. Instead, they remain a point outside the League Two playoffs, in ninth, having now won once in 8 matches. This Saturday, United welcome Cambridge to Brunton Park. Here's what our Blues views thought of the clash at the new lawn in Nailsworth. Ste Anderson: this was an excellent performance and a very good point. But considering our current run, it has to be seen as a massive missed opportunity which we can ill afford many more of. Our attacking play was bright. We dominated the play and created plenty and only conceded a really good goal to a good team. Arguably, it was our best showing under Steven Pressley and we've got to just get behind him until the end of the season. Thomas put his best showing in since joining and we need his goal threat, considering our lack of strikers. We are all still in the mix and we couldn't ask for a better home game than Cambridge. Graham Watt: 1 win in 9 games is not great, but a point against a team above us, away from home, still leaves us only 1 point outside the playoffs. So it's all in our own hands. It was a much improved showing, especially in the first half where we had so many chances to take a convincing lead. All we need to do is put a run of results together and we will comfortably make the playoffs. It was a great performance and we were unlucky not to win the game. Onwards and upwards, and with so few games left, we can do this. We just have to believe and get behind the lads, starting this weekend. Craig Maddinson: this performance was the best I have witnessed in the Pressley era. There were some real positives, with only a combination of missed chances, bad luck and excellent goalkeeping, costing us 3 points. There were a number of fine individual displays. Callum O'Hare was everywhere in midfield, Thomas looking a real threat every time he got the ball, and Mike Jones and Regan Slater totally bossing the midfield area. The whole back five looked as solid as we have for a number of weeks, too. I came away from the game with renewed hope, and this was in stark contrast following the dismal display against Notts County. David McLachlan: after the embarrassing disaster against the Football League's bottom team, Notts County, we simply had to be better against Forest Green. Thankfully, the players responded positively to the manager's demand for a show of character. After a string of catastrophic errors in recent weeks, Gary Little was rightly dropped. The recalled Jones reminded us that he can still play a bit, and Thomas is at last starting to show us what he is capable of. The downside is that, despite dominating the game, we didn't win, as a hatful of chances went begging. 3 points next weekend against an abject Cambridge United is an absolute must. Bruce Vander: what a transformation from Tuesday's dire performance. United had a plan, players who were struggling with form had found their mojo again, and those given a chance to shine, Gary Miller and Jones, took it with both hands. Let's be clear, the man of the match was Lewis Ward, the Forest Green keeper, who made 6 or 7 excellent saves. On another day, United fans would be talking about a comfortable win, such was the dominance and quality of Carlisle's play. The back four were happier, Miller slotting in comfortably for Little. In midfield, Jones was back to his best, replacing Kelvin Etuhu, while Slater and O'Hare put in another good shift. Michelle Hall: with 2 games last week, I had hoped for at least 2 points from them, but Notts County came to Brunton Park rooted to the bottom of League Two, on paper, and this should have been a chance for Carlisle to get back to winning ways. Sadly, a comedy of errors saw the Carlisle boys leave the pitch at full-time with no points. Saturday saw the fans travel to vegan club Forest Green Rovers. Despite chances, only Thomas could find the back of the net for Mr. Pressley's men, but at least another point was added to the league tally. The playoffs are still in United's sight, but only just.